What's up everyone, my name is Augustine, I'm a cruise ship musician and this YouTube channel is dedicated to anyone who works or wants to work on a cruise ship. So if that's you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and you check out my other videos because you're gonna find them useful. So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you why you should work on a cruise ship. Reason number one is the most obvious and is travel. If you're someone who enjoys traveling, which you might because it's awesome, then this is a really good way to travel the world for free. Not just for free, getting paid for it. You don't get to choose where you go, but that could be a good thing as well, because then you end up going to places that you never thought you were going to visit. Depending on what job you do on a cruise ship, you might or might not have time to actually explore the ports, but if you're on entertainment or shops or some other department, you're going to have a lot of free time during the day, so you're going to have no problem exploring the ports. Some companies also offer tours for the passengers, and as a crew member you can get on the tours as well, sometimes for free. I don't know if that's the case for every cruise line, but at least that's how it works on here. You don't have so much time to explore the ports because of course the ship gets there, I don't know, at 7, 8 a.m. and then sometimes all on board time is at 6, 5, 7, it depends. So you have the morning and the afternoon usually to explore the ports. So it's not the same as if you went on a holiday, but you keep going to the same places over and over. So let's say you go to an island, one time you can go to the beach, and the next time you go to the same island you can just walk around the city center, and the next time you can just get on a tour or something. So every time is different and you end up exploring quite a lot. And the best thing is that you would travel with friends, because you would make friends working on a cruise ship and you would get off the ship with them. So not every time you get the chance to go on a holiday with 20 of your mates, you know. So this is a definitely good thing. It's more fun if you travel with your friends. And also in some of the ports you might get discounts for being a crew member. On the other hand, if you try to get away from the ship and everyone from the ship, that might be quite hard in some of the smaller ports because everyone goes to the same beaches or the same places, so you might run into everyone from the ship, crew members and passengers as well. So for example, if you are on entertainment, like I'm a musician, all the passengers are going to talk to you and they're going to be like, oh, that's the guy from the ship. So that can be annoying sometimes if you're trying to get away from everything for a bit, you know. But, you know, on the other hand, it's a good thing because that means you're doing a great job if they recognize you, if they want to talk to you. Another reason to work on a cruise ship is the money. So depending on your position and your department and everything, money can be good or can be not so good. But the good thing is that you would get to save pretty much all of it. I mean, well, not really all of it. You would spend some of the money when you get off the ship, you know. But on board, you wouldn't have to spend your money at all. The only thing you would need to spend your money on is drinks. Drinks are not free, they're not included, but they're very cheap. There's the crew bar. So, for example, on here, a bottle of wine is £3.50. That would be like a bit under $5, I think. So, it's a good price, you know. It's a whole bottle of wine. And then a beer would be like 70p, which is like $1. But all your meals are included. You don't have to pay for transport because obviously everything's here on the ship. Laundry is free. You might get a cabin steward who comes every week and cleans your room and, you know, changes your bed sheets, everything for free. So you wouldn't have to spend your money at all. I live in London and it's one of the most expensive cities in the world. So even though I actually make more money when I work on land as a musician, I get to save most of my money when I work at sea. So in the end, it's much better for me to work at sea. I get to save a lot more money. Some people have more trouble actually saving money because they like shopping way too much or they get off the ship every single day. So if you're one of those, yes, you're not going to have an easy time saving money, but it's definitely possible. At least you know that your money is not going to be spent on anything boring like rent or transport like you would on land. Another reason why you might want to work on a cruise ship is life here is very easy. I mean, of course it depends on your job. Some people, they work like 10, 12 hours every day with no days off, and that's very tough. But in some of these departments, you would work a few hours in the evening and then you would have a lot of free time during the day. But apart from work, life in general is very easy here because you don't have to cook, you don't have to do the washing, you don't have to clean, and you don't have to get from A to B. You know, everything is here. So if you want to see your friends, you just walk 2 minutes. You want to go to the gym, you get the lift. You're there in 2 minutes. You wanna, I don't know, you have to work, you're there in 1 minute. So everything is a very short walk from where you are. And as I said, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean. So yeah, it's a very easy life, really. Whereas on land, you have to pay for every meal. You have to cook all your meals, then you have to wash your dishes and everything, and it takes up so much time, and you only realize that when you actually live on a ship for a bit, because of course you're used to it. You're used to cooking, going to the supermarket, doing the washing, cleaning, everything is just natural, right? If you live on your own, then you know. But when you live on a ship, you don't have to do any of that, so your free time is actually free time. Another reason why you should work on a cruise ship is because you're gonna have so much fun. It is so much fun. You travel the world, and with friends as well. There's so many young people that you might spend a lot of time with, and you would see them every day because everyone lives on the ship. There's nothing else to do. You don't have to make plans. You just see people all the time. So if you go to the crew bar in the evenings, you're gonna see everyone there. So there's like a party every night. I don't know if it's the same on every ship, but I think it is actually. Of course, you can choose to be boring and just stay in your cabin, but if you want to have fun, you're definitely gonna have fun on a cruise ship because, as I said, all your friends are gonna be there all the time. Alcohol is cheap. You can travel the world for free every day. You're in a different country. So yeah, I think if you want to have fun, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Another reason why you might want to work on a cruise ship is because of the experience, life experience. Like it's something you're gonna remember forever. It's very different from anything else. It doesn't even feel like real life. So this is my first contract. By the time I'm back in London, it's gonna be so weird because it's gonna be like, why is this room not moving? Like this is so different from anything else. And I'm sure, well, I want to do cruise ships for a few years actually, but if this was my last contract, it would be something that I would remember forever. And experiences are so valuable because anything you achieve in life, you can lose it in a heartbeat. If you make money, you might lose it. If you go to the gym, you get strong, then you stop going to the gym, that's it, you lose your muscles, right? If you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you might break up, but your experiences are going to be there with you forever, unless you have a very serious medical issue. Another reason why you might want to work on a cruise ship is the work experience, not just the life experience, but whatever you do, you're going to gain so much experience. If you're a photographer, you're going to be working every day with no days off. So by the end of your contract, you're going to have so much more experience and you're going to be a much better photographer than you were when you first started. Same as a musician, which is what I do. I'm playing 2 or 3 shows with no days off, and I feel like I got so much better since I got on here. And it looks very good on your CV as well, because for example, if you're a singer or a dancer and you're into musical theater and you want to get a job in the West End or Broadway, it's not very easy. Of course, there's a lot of competition and you have no work experience at all, so why would you get a job there? But getting a job on a cruise ship is going to give you that work experience that's going to look good on your CV, and it's going to help you move forward in your career. Another reason why you might want to work on a cruise ship is because it helps you live in the moment, which is really, really important, especially as an anxious person. You sometimes forget to actually live in the moment. Your mind is always thinking of the future and what you're gonna do 10 years from now. But on a cruise ship, this is so different because, for example, all the people that you spend your time with might not be here tomorrow. In fact, are not gonna be here tomorrow. And what are you gonna do next year? Who knows? Am I gonna be on a cruise ship? If I'm gonna be on a cruise ship, it's not gonna be the same cruise ship, it might be another company or another ship of the same company, but everything's gonna change. And tomorrow we're gonna be in a different city, and the day after we're gonna be in a different city. So it does help you live in the moment. You focus on what you're doing right now with the people that you are right now, and I think that's very good for your mental health. Another reason why you might want to work on a cruise ship is because you're gonna get to meet people from all over the world. I actually live in London, so I do have a lot of friends from all over the world, but if you're from a small town, chances are all your friends are from your town as well, and at least your country. So once you get on a ship, you're gonna see people from all over the world, you're gonna make friends with them, and you know, it's very enriching. Another reason why you should work on a cruise ship is because it's a very safe environment. For example, when I play and I have another show in an hour or two, I just leave all my music gear, which is by the way really expensive, there, and I know no one's gonna touch anything, you know, because we're on a ship and nobody's got guns or anything like that. And you know, it's a safe place really, and there's cameras everywhere, and also there's a medical center, so whatever happens, I know that there's a medical center right there. It's like 2-minute walk. Whereas on land, you know, if you have a serious medical emergency or something, you know, you have to get to the hospital. It's different. And of course there's dodgy people as well. You know, I wouldn't leave my stuff set up in a pub in London and just go somewhere else for 2-3 hours. So yeah, it's a very safe environment. Another reason why you might want to work on a cruise ship is because it helps you eat more healthy food. This is a tricky one because of course there's a lot of food, right? So if you're someone who eats a lot, then you might be in trouble because there's a lot of food and it's very good usually. So, you know, but in my case, I don't eat enough. And when I'm on land, sometimes I forget to eat. I just skip meals altogether, and that's not very good for you. Whereas here, you know, all you have to do is just go upstairs and eat as much as you can. And also if you're trying to eat more healthy, like you know, salads and stuff, there's a lot of that, and you don't even have to make them yourself. It's already made for you, and you don't have to do the washing, nothing. So it definitely helps you eat more healthily, I think. And finally, the last reason why you should work on a cruise ship is because it helps you live life to the fullest. It sounds a bit cheesy, but it's true. Every day you would be in a different city, in a different country, with different people, and you would adjust to it, and you would have so much fun, you know, you would eat different things, and a week on a cruise ship feels like a month. I don't know why, but it's so intense. So if you feel like you don't want life to pass you by, then you should definitely consider working on a cruise ship. Alright, this is pretty much it for now. Thank you very much for watching until the end. I'm gonna make another video called why you should not work on a cruise ship. Of course, I do think you should work on a cruise ship because this is what I do. I mean, this is my crew cabin and everything. So of course I do think you should work on a cruise ship, but just for the sake of the title, it's gonna be called why you should not work on a cruise ship, and I'm gonna go through some of the cons of working on a ship, because of course there's downsides as well, like anything else in life. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting, that one. So yeah, thank you very much for watching until the end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram or Facebook. And the most important thing is, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel, because I have many videos about working on a cruise ship. So if you want to work on a cruise ship, or if you already work on one, you're definitely going to find them interesting and useful. See you in the next video. Bye.